Hey, here's Joe again and welcome back to Nioh Complete Edition, where we want to go for our next main mission finally, after we did a bit of tutorial and a side mission, Death to the Bandits I think it was called in the last episode. But before that we wanted to look whether, okay, Twilight missions seem to be dependent on the day that you play. So for now there's only a level 30, so the level 15 from the last time I played hasn't returned. It's the same one as last episode. Okay. Deep in the Shadows is the mission we want to play. There's 8 Kodama in there. That's all I care about. 2 swords difficulty. Let's go. Welcome, Hanzo. It is good of you and your friends to come. Sir William, was it? I am told that you have a certain measure of skill in dealing with yokai and monsters. It is with these abilities in mind that I have a favor to ask. My son Naramasa has gone off to defeat a band of rogues and I have not heard from him since. I will go to his aid myself, but my body is not what it once was. Will you go and save my son in my stead? Nagamasa, the son. So I assume he turned rogue. Let's see. In the north of Kyushu, beneath the mountains of Nakatsu, lies a complex warren of limestone caves created by eons of erosion. Bold rogues make their home in its shallowest levels, but even they fear to tread into its deepest depths, whatever. So these caves are what we're going into. Also, I tried to buy lighter trousers.
Cat clock.
Oh.
Hanzo's ways are curious indeed.
It's a cat clock?
Even cats speak in these lands.
Very Japanese, indeed. Allow me to possess you? I have my own guardian spirit, thank you. So I learned Japanese by speaking to him? Nakatsu, in the Busan province. So we still have our 9, I think. Yeah, we still have our 9. Good. So they continue. That's what I wanted to look up mainly. Good. And I also wanted to activate that. I see 2 enemies. One of which we didn't pull. Yeah, when I'm in that stance, I'm faster than you. Okay, caves. One guy did patrol over this way. Let's destroy all the rubble that's in the way. Hey you, blind guy. Yeah, you also can't recover your ki if I keep attacking you. Chest. Fire water pots, arrows. Like the entire last mission, the submission that we played had one chest, no, two chests, and that one stronger enemy, and that was it. Always have to look down cliffs to see whether it's possible to drop to a lower level. Also look up for archers and ambushes. Goodbye items. Have they dropped down there? I have no idea, but that was the sneak attack that I unlocked at the end of the last episode. Wanted to try that out. There is stuff below, so we can even drop here, I think. And shoot at that guy with the big sword down there, but let's first take a look here. I'm trying to go slow. Fuck you, birds. Multiple enemies. For that one. Fuck. I killed one. Now it's time to go somewhere where we can't fall. I don't know whether we're securing that so we get set back up to the top, or whether we just die when we fall. And I don't intend to find out ever. Let's just not fall. Good. 2 of them down. Okay, pull that guy. Good. At least one more guy here. That will be... Fuck you, game! For not locking on. And then losing lock on. Wow. That will be a shortcut gate later, yeah? Yeah. Okay. That's our fast shortcut at some point. There is another way over there. We have like multiple side caves. These are the bodies of people who rushed in and then were surprised by 4 enemies because they didn't see the one wander off at the beginning. 2 possible pathways. Let's look around both corners. 3 possible pathways now. Okay. Spear guy. And the grapple killed it. But that's just a side room, I assume. This is immediately feeling very different to how the game played before. Always have to roll into those kinds of things to find out whether there's something behind, like a hidden entryway. Also, this can hold an enemy. Crushed to death by a Nurikabe for his hostile behavior. So we can... So how do we activate Invisible wall. Someone was crushed to death for hostile behavior, so the wall will be attacking us if we attack the wall. And the wall will crush us. How else? Not A. X is not... I almost pressed X. I don't know what he wants of me. We found a small spirit stone with the guy. So I'm trying that. Small spirit stone. That's not it. Oh! Menu that I never use. That looks like he didn't like that. He now looks angry. He wants angry now. So we threaten. That wasn't I! You fucker! You fucker! I'm in a fucking menu where I can't do shit. The menu doesn't close with B when I try to close it, although it has to close with B. And then I can't use my elixir and I can't roll. Okay. Fuck you, game. We wait for them to be alone, or we just go in and attack. Reduce them to 1. And go. Okay. That way led to nothing. Ah, man. I thought... Oh God! How can you forget? God. Joe, how can you forget such a thing? Good. Immediately used one. Someone will drop some for us. Wait until overseers are gone. Okay. Good. Can pull this one. There's so many pathways to take from here. Wanna kill these two. Late on the key pulls, early on the key pulls. Get an elixir back, that's good. One shot because he's an archer. Okay. That way. Assume the door is closed, is open now. Don't lose lock on, don't lose the line of way I'm facing. Grab her. Change stance. Good stuff. Elixir, that's great. Good. Time to find out how this is working. So he is angry. Still angry? I fucking pressed the dodge button 5 times. Okay. Fucking hell, it has tracking. And then it missed. Huh? It had tracking before it missed. No idea how to do that. I don't have a move with which to close the distance properly. Oh. Right trigger, no. Right bumper, up. Maximum familiarity reached with the longbow. Yep, that was the weapon I was using, not the other one. Oh, wrong button. Nurikabe cutter. I have no idea what we're supposed to do here. I might have to read up on that. That was resource intensive. Wow. Ah, that gives me a chest. A blue longbow. Blue boots. No, that others were trousers. Okay, medium armor and stuff. There's a guy right below me. One died over there. I can only drop in here. Not knowing where this comes from. Someone heard me. Great. He'll show me the way. I assume he comes through here in a second. Okay. Boss's room key. The boss's room key, okay. Fuck you! Should always use an elixir before I pick one up. It goes further down, and this was the room that we saw before. We found no Kodama yet. I just realized. We'll definitely have to go down the rabbit hole of trying to find freaking Kodama in all the weird spots. I think this is where we could put the guy from, yeah. How many do I have to kidnap, huh? Okay. Summoner's Candle, I think that's for co-op. I read the item description a while back and I forgot about it. Okay, this goes down. There was another side though to this whole thing. Also, we should always run through and roll through these because they drop stuff every now and then, and even good stuff as a possibility. Okay, we killed the guy that is patrolling here. Okay, There's nothing here. So I'm pretty certain... Ooh, almost missed that. Were there two? No. Looked weird. Okay. First Kodama of this level. The mask, small spirit stone. Is there another? Okay, good. Good. So there was an item dropped down to the ledge there, which we'll find down there. I'll have to look here again. I don't want to return again and search for freaking Kodama. So I'm actually destroying all the rubble in here to get a second look at everything, just to be certain that we don't miss one up here where we won't return to ever again. There might even be one hiding behind the shrine. It's not under them to do that. Okay. Below them, you say, not under them, I think, in English. Good. Only one way to continue. Confirmed. We saw everything here on the right side. That's where we got one of the Kodamas. Up here had nothing. Can we drop from here to a ledge with the Kodama? Nope. Can just drop here. It has to be opened from the other side, it's sad. But now that we have the boss's room key, maybe it all of a sudden does open from this side. Okay. I see Kodama. I see the boss sleeping. Fuck! King hell, what's that kind of special attack with the double leap? He has hyper armor. Fuck! Don't want to use my thing. Okay. Chico power, an elixir, brawler armor, bandit axe, elixir, stuff. Use one elixir, pick up one elixir. Okay. A medicine case also. Yeah, it's the problem is normally I'm calling out loot in a Souls-like. Because it makes sense, because it's the stuff that you're waiting for. But this thing has freaking Diablo-esque loot. Number 2. Good that I returned here. I was so certain this was a shortcut. Horagai shell. I have no idea what that is. Youngblood armor. Sword. Youngblood armor. What the frick is the Horagai shell? Yotto mask. Spews flame from its mouth in the area around you. Okay. That's one thing we found. Then armor and stuff, which we'll look into in a second. But what is that item that we found that's again not here? Horagai shell. Horn made from a conch shell blown to produce a deep trumpet-like sound, often carried by mountain ascetics called Yamabushi. They are also blown on battlefields to signal or rally troops. Additionally, enemy players can be alerted as to your whereabouts. Ah, okay. That's a nice usable item for the future. Let me go through my inventories in a second. Reputation... For what? This whole system is so useless, basically. Did we got a better one? No. We reached the first familiarity point. Barely. No, we'll reach it in 4 points. Better longbow. Definitely better. Yeah, way better. Nope. this one is the weak point. We have a light one that's 2 more defense, but it's only white. I don't like that. And I don't like the visuals. So we can stay in the same class of stuff and just go better to this without gaining too much weight. 30 or 31 is the question. Yokai item drop rate and dash key usage. Okay. Why not? Why not? Good. We have to look up how the nice walls work in this game to be able to properly do them also in the future. So this all also led up to a Kodama, but you never know. Like this was needed to know the boss room key was dropped by the one guy. So we did this all for chest. So there can also be a Kodama on this ledge. Or somewhere here. But there isn't. There was no Kodama down here. Just double and triple and quadruple checking everything. As always. Okay, we ran down this path, there were no sideways. Okay, down to the lower layer. Someone aggroed immediately. Break. Fuck you, I didn't want to run past that guy. Okay. My elixirs are filled up again. From those 2 guys. What are you? That seemed to have unlocked something above. I see you. I'm not fast enough with controller shooting because that controller shooting is stupid. Nobody likes it. Okay. We might need to return back to the above places. Chico powder, armor, arrows, not armor. And stuff. Okay. Okay. That's the item that dropped from above. That's the corpse that they dropped from above. So we're going up again. We can use that thing that we just lowered to drop down to where that corpse fell. That weird wall was so... Yeah. Fuck you, game. Why don't you put the ledge there where it works, just without thinking thrice about how to do things? Whatevers. And again. I think it just basically bugged out. Okay. So we have 2 ways to continue over there. There's what are you? Okay, I see other enemies over there. I'll try the hot bath in a second. But we have this side path, which I don't trust because there's a guy behind, maybe. That's yokai stuff. What? The only one left is their boss? I killed the boss. And there's not only the boss left. Yeah, there's a guy waiting to ambush me for the hot springs. Thank you for that, friendly ghost guy. He would have aggroed had I gone inside. Had I gone inside, had I gone outside and gone towards the archer guy, yeah. Or he would have fallen into my back. Could be right around the corner, yeah. Wrong stance. Good. So we could now enter the hot bath if we so want to. There's nothing that tells me... Oh, are those the two Kodamas that I brought? Yeah, I think so. That heals me and gives me a buff. And now I can't use that. Spa healer, says the achievement that you can't see in the lower right corner. Oh. And we're constantly healing even after that is over. I'm hearing more of those vicious birds that attacked me before. Also, this guy has blue stuff that we could hunt for. Like, I think that's quality 4 stuff. I don't freaking see anything here. He was cut down by an outlaw, but which one? I don't see anyone. I don't know whether they are like combined. Okay. Whether like they are combined graves of the different levels that play in the same point. Drunken Goru Dayu. What does that say? Drunken Goru Dayu. Kane King. Oh, that's just the Steam names. Okay. I'm almost positive that we got everything from what's already behind us from before the shrine, so let's just go to the shrine, do some item management, and then I'm gonna see you with a level up. So I just looked into my charms and was thinking about this one because it gives a nice boost in defense, but this one, the original medicine case that we found, I don't know if it's the... No, we also found that this level. Whatever, this one has Kodama sense. So I'm equipping that. I have no idea how Kodama sense would work, but we might want to use that. Back to my item management. So going through the options, it seems that hard is the only thing that gives us a better key. And that's the thing that I often neglect during Souls-likes, and it's good to not run out of stamina that fast. So I'm gonna go 1 point into key, into hard, and 1 point into strength. Just because that betters my weapon damage. Let me look through the skills a bit, but I think we can't afford anything because there's nothing that is useful for our weapon. So we want to go towards grapple damage at some point. So it would be nice to just go with the ability to ground quake. And we can look into skill customization in a second. I never used it. I just realized. So we just guard and press the heavy attack. And then we do a ground quake. Otherwise, we don't... menus. We want to have the other one. That's weird to time. So like, I'm in this, then I'm... poof. And at that point it does apply the damage and it will send the enemy flying if that deletes his key. That's too dangerous for me. That delay is crazy. So we're going with that one. That also has a delay, but the immediate use is way more apparent for me. There's stuff on that side. I have Kodama Sense now on. I assume the Kodama are marked on the map. And one Kodama is over there. It might just be one cave over from here. So we'll be going backwards. Hey, yeah, money. Nobody needs money. So it looked like it's right here. And it was. And I looked like this far around the chest. Okay. I assume we'll have to re-go back through the level again. Let me do that off screen. I'm seeing you after. I'm certain that I did indeed get all Kodama. Okay, just ran halfway back through the level, haven't found anything. Might have missed it still, because I didn't go all the way back, but we'll find out, and then I just have to... Oshoko Cups in Possession 3. You're not offering an Oshoko Cup to summon a visitor. We don't want to. We don't want a co-op. Oshoko Cups are for co-op. Okay. Whatever. What did we find? Not the elixir drop rate one. Material drop rate. Soul. Soul fights increased greatly. But it's the elixirs that keep me alive. This is what keeps me alive. That's what makes me go up a level faster. That's not so great. I'll stay with the elixir ones. Okay. And also I think another title that nobody cares about. Last episode, I think what I didn't do after acquiring new ninjutsus is the readying process. Yep, we have total jutsu costs of 3. We can now put also in the power pills. So let's put some of those blue pills on my bar. Are they at the bottom here? Okay, they will be added at the bottom. When taking your attack power will temporarily increased. We'll put it where we had the fire bombs. or the sword, or maybe that. It just doesn't matter. If I pass that, I see what the beast blood pellets are, and then I'll be able to use them. Okay, save the game again, and we're ready to go. Continue this mission in tomorrow's episode. I also see that a Kodama is waiting for me right in the next room. So look forward to that and more discoveries in tomorrow's episode. Have a nice day.